morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did, and a good day. I've been walking. It's a beautiful spring day here today, so I've been walking in actually on a graveyard. It's a beautiful one here in south of Stockholm, called Skogskyrkogården, the wood graveyard. But it's very architectural, and it's like a park, but it's a graveyard. But it's very, very beautiful. So I was walking there with my boyfriend and a lovely friend of mine, my son in recovery. So we had a beautiful day, and then we had the best pizza I've tasted in Stockholm. It was so crunchy and so thin and just beautiful. So I'm happy that I found that pizzeria. Might not be good for Beach 2020, but it's good for the soul. And yeah, as you hear, in Stockholm we're not that isolated yet. I think the Swedish government does this other technique where they kind of, they assume that everyone is going to be infected by the virus. So we are instructed to keep social distance, about 2 meters, and not go out if you're sick, and to just do what's necessary, but you're not forced to stay inside. So I'm happy for that. Very, very, very grateful for being able to go out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Yeah, I'm also grateful for my bed. It's a very comfortable bed. It's a tempur bed. So hard, and you sink down in it, and it's I love it. So today I just wanted to stay in that bed. The last thing I wanted to do now was to record a 1-hour yoga class. I was cursing myself for starting that challenge, The only thing I want to do is watch Westworld that we just started to watch, and eat candy, and have the last pizza slices, and drink soda. That's where I am, and I think that's what comes with the isolation. So I think we really, one of our biggest challenges now is to keep routines, not isolating, and socially, you can still interact with people through the phone, on Skype or other ways, and through yoga. Do yoga with me 1 hour a day. I know that's not easy. If it wouldn't be for you guys, I'd never be on the mat today. Absolutely not. This is the last thing that I want to do. And I think that's so interesting, because I know that in the end of this class, I'm going to be so happy that we did it. But right now, I'm no, why? Cranky, like a cranky little baby, feeling sorry for myself. That's how I felt now when I was starting to record. So I feel grateful that I today have the discipline to go past that and do it anyway. And I'm grateful that you are here and supporting me and encouraging me to do this. And I'm grateful for what yoga does with me and you and other people. Because I promise you, I promise that I'm going to commit to 21 days. And then, we'll see what happens. But at least 21 days. And they say that for 21 days, that's what it takes to create a habit. So if we've done 21 days, then maybe it's just going to go on. But the 1 hour, it takes a long time for me to upload this. It's not the 15 minutes feels like a dance in the park now. This 1 hour thing is like a marathon. Everything is challenging with it. But it's also, it's very it's very rewarding, because I really feel, how great I feel when I do this yoga every day. And that's what I wanted to share with you. If you really do those classes with me, I promise you that in 21 days, your body is going to be changed. It's going to be very, very different. So just do it, Today is day 5. So in 2 days, we've done 1/3. And today, I don't know how much we've done, a 4th, minus 1 day. But get down on your sitting bones and straighten your back up. Observe your breathing. Okay, I want to share one more thing before we start the yoga. And you know as much as I do that I just speak so much now because I want to get out of this. So, you know, this dude is the Wim Hof. He's swimming, you know, in cold water and he's breathing. So I'm gonna read this book and then I'm thinking that we should do that together, you know, stay in water for 2 minutes together. So I'm gonna try and see if I can record my journey within that and share that with you. Maybe in time when this challenge is over. We'll see. Get down on your sitting bones and straighten up your back. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Observe your breathing and where it's located in your body. Fill up your belly. When your belly is full, come with the chest. On the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Come back to this breathing, but before we do that, we're gonna do the breath of fire, and we do it by pushing our belly button towards the spine, quick and fast. And today I think we should do about 250 breaths like this. And I know that it's challenging in the beginning, so maybe, for example, the inhalation won't be automatic, then you can just stop and take an inhalation. Just do your best and work where you are. Maybe you can't hold the same tempo as I do, and that's totally fine too. Work on your own level. Inhale to start. Do you feel a little bit more warm now? Now we're gonna do the hip roll. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Now we're gonna switch direction. I don't know if we did that already. I lost track of my mind. That's what we do yoga to not do. But it happens sometimes. Beautiful. We're gonna stop in neutral position. And we're gonna do a nice little warm up for our feet. We're gonna massage them. So just, close your hand like this and massage your left foot to start with. So many nerve endings in this area. So it's very good to warm it up and take care of it. They also carry us, all the time, every day. So we should really give them a lot of love, those beauties that tend to be, not taken very well care of. I bought 4 new pair of socks yesterday. It's a French chain of, it's called Decathlon. That's one of the few things that I love with France. That and the pastries. And they have a store here in Stockholm, and I was like begging my boyfriend to go there yesterday. So we did, and I found 4 new pairs of socks. And they're really ugly, but they're so comfortable. It's for hiking. And I bought them when I was going on a hike 2 years ago, actually now. Me and my aunt was walking 3 days of the Camino de Compostela in the northern part of Spain. And we were walking the coastal road along the Basque coast, and it was so beautiful. But I bought these socks for that hike because we were walking, about 20 kilometers a day, and it's up and down. That was so exhausting, but beautiful. Like, I'd love to finish that walk someday. But then I fell in love with these socks, and now the ones that I do have are kind of, worn. So I need some new ones. We're gonna switch our feet. Really work it, Give it all the love you haven't, for so many years. We just take them for granted, those poor feet, and squeeze them into uncomfortable shows. And I don't know about you girls watching this, but when I was younger, I didn't give my body much love. I was just forcing it to wear high heels and like, you know, walk for ages, you know, without caring about the ergonomy of what I was wearing. Now I'm more like in Skechers and Uggs and flats and like not at all these fashionable kind of Louboutins that I used to love. So my feet has been suffering so much, and I suffer from that now. I have hallux valgus, it's called. It's like this little bump out here. It hurts a lot. So I'm never, I'm not, I shouldn't say never, but I'm very rarely in heels nowadays. It's only if it's some really wonderful, great party. Now we're gonna come to all our fours, and we're gonna start with a very uncomfortable session that is wonderful for our toes. So yeah, come and sit on your heels like this, and we're gonna do it for a few breaths. I'm not gonna tell you how much because then it's gonna be awful. Five more breaths. So uncomfortable. From here we're gonna come to all our fours. We're gonna do the cat and cow as always. So spread your fingers as much as you can. Micro bending in your elbows. On the inhalation, come halfway up. Come down with your belly, look halfway up to see. On the exhalation. Drag your belly button towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Exhale. Stop in neutral position. Tuck your toes, and on the exhalation, come to down dog. On the exhalation, come forward with your feet. Stand hip width apart. Grab your elbows and come down.
on the next inhalation, we're gonna come up to standing. Just look over your elbows before. And on the next inhalation, we're gonna come up to standing.
I'm gonna take off my necklace. Okay, we need to arrange the camera a little bit before we do the warrior. Now I should know this now. Let's see if we can do that. Is it gonna be better? Merde. As they say in France. Don't you love the French? Actually, I do like their bad words. But not as much as I like the Italians' bad words. There is nothing more satisfying than to do a good round of swearing in Italian. Is it better if I stand here? I think this is better. Okay, we're gonna do the sun salutation. So put your big toes together, your heels together, and really push the inner part of your feet down towards the mat. And then spread your toes out so you get a nice anchoring towards the earth. Mountain position is one of the most important positions in yoga, because if you get that right, the rest of your position is going to get right too. We're going to work so we find our root lock, and we do that by coming forward a little bit with our chest and find the energy, that you do when you squeeze, not to go pee if you can't. And then on the mid lock you find by pushing your belly button towards the spine. And then find your ribs and your hips, and just find a little bit of a contact there, so that they're not like loose. Because if you don't have the root lock and the mid lock on, you can really injure your back, the whole spine. So we need to keep it in control to protect our own bodies. So you need to take that responsibility yourself. We always have to protect ourselves, and I'm trying to instruct you so that you can do that. Okay? Micro bending in your knees. On the exhalation, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward from the hips. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Come down with your knees, your chest and chin on the exhalation. Inhale, cobra. Come back with your shoulders. Push out your chest. Toes into the ground. On the exhalation, come to down dog. Come forward with your right foot. Down with your left knee. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, come down. Come back with your left foot down into the ground. Inhale. Knee into the ground. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. That's one round of sun salutation, the Hatha style. We're gonna do 3 more. And we're gonna do them in a flow so we work up the heat. So find your mountain position. Ground your feet, spread your toes. Find a little micro bending in your knees, your root lock on, your mid lock on. Roll your shoulders back. On the exhalation, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come all the way down. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Come down. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to take a step back with our left foot. We're going to work in warrior. And remember to find the line with your heels so they are in one line. The back foot, the toes are pointing 45 degrees angle forward, so you can bring your left hip forward and your right hip backwards. So you get parallel hips. Bend your front knee, inhale, come up. your arms. Open your back foot. Come to warrior B. On the inhalation, open up your arms. Come up on the toe back. We're going to jump a little bit forward. Fix your eyes down on the ground and we're going to come to the airplane. On the exhalation, come down with your left foot. Inhale, come up. And we roll over to the other side. Make sure your heels are in line. Your right foot is pointing 45 degrees angle forward, so you can bring your right hip forward and your left hip back. Bend your front knee in 90 degrees angle. Make sure that your knee is not above your foot. We need to protect our joints. Find your breathing. Inhale, come up. We're going to open up the back foot. We're going to open up our arms in warrior B. On the inhalation, open up your arms to the sides. Come up on your toe back. Jump a little bit forward. Fix your eyes into the ground and inhale, come up in the airplane. On the exhalation, come down. Come forward like this. We're going to work in forward bends. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale, straighten up. On the exhalation, come down. Place your arms in line, or not your arms, your fingertips in line with your toes. Place as much weight as you can on your big toes. Not on your big toes, on your toes, the front of your foot. Inhale, straighten your back up. Exhale, come further down. One last breath here. We're going to come halfway up on the inhalation. And now we're going to work with a twist like this. So I want you to place your hand on the outer part of your left foot. Or if possible, if you can get it down on the outer part of your left foot and come up here. On the exhalation, come down. And we're gonna come over to the other side and believe it or not, do the same there. So either place your hand here or come all the way down. Inhale up.
to down dog. On the inhalation, come up with your right leg straight up in the air. On the exhalation, come forward with your right knee. We're gonna work in half pinion. Flex your right foot. Find your root lock and your mid lock, straight back, and on the exhalation, slowly come down. Inhale, come up. And come back to down dog. On the next inhalation, come up with your left leg straight up in the air. On the exhalation, come forward with your right knee. Flex your right foot. Find your root lock and your mid lock, straighten up your back, and on the exhalation, come down. Inhale, come up. Come down on your sitting bone and come forward with your right foot. Place it on the outer part of your left knee. And if you can come down with both your sitting bones, you can keep your left knee folded. If not, you straighten out your left leg. Here you hug your right knee with your left arm. Place it behind your back and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come to the middle. Neutralize to the other side. Beautiful, we're gonna switch legs. Place your left foot on the outer part of your right knee. Make sure you're down on your sitting bones. Hug your right knee. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Place your left arm behind your back and look over your left shoulder. lies to the other side. Today we're going to work very much with hip openers. We're going to start with one of the most uncomfortable ones that I know. It's the one where we lean forward. So what we're going to start with is to put our the soles of our feet together like this, here, and then we're just going to come forward and relax here as much as you can. I know it's not very easy to relax here. Inhale, come out. Beautiful. Now we're gonna place our knees, it's like on top of each other, and come out with our legs. So we can come down on our butt. And we're gonna hold this for a few breaths. And we're going to do the other side. So come out and switch your knees. So nice when my boyfriend comes home and like sneaks in, because I know he knows I'm recording, and starts cooking for me. Beautiful. Let's come out of this. We're going to come down on our back. Now I start to enjoy it. It's like, 45 minutes in. It's so weird. No, I enjoyed it earlier too, but now I'm like, oh, we need to do 90 minutes instead of 1 hour. Let's put our feet as close to our butt as possible. Place your arms alongside your body. We're going to work in half bridge. So here, come up with your butt. Work your shoulders in underneath your body. Close your hands here. And push your feet down to the mat so you come up with your upper body. And try to relax your butt. Exit, come down, hug your knees. Look at a photo of my best friend and I 10 years ago. Back in the wilder days. When I lived in Los Angeles and I was more wild than tame. I'm very happy for those days. We're gonna place our feet close to our butt And we're gonna do this again, so place your arms alongside your body. On the next inhalation, push your feet down, so your hips comes up. Work your shoulders in underneath your body. And work here. We're gonna advance a little bit, so come up with your right leg straight up in the air. Exhale, come down. Come down. Just relax for a few breaths. Place your feet as close to your butt as possible. Arms alongside your body. On the exhalation, push your feet down. Work in your shoulders. And on the next inhalation, come up with your left leg straight up in the air. Exhale, come down. Come down all the way and hug your knees. We're actually gonna finish with a like a quicker shoulder stand today too. So lay down with your arms alongside your body. On the exhalation, come up with your legs straight up in the air. And either you can stay here if you feel that you're kind of new to this. And everything you do from now on is totally on your own risk. But if you want to push it a little bit, you can roll up. And place your hands on your lower back. Make sure you stand on your shoulder blades and come to shoulder stand. On the exhalation, come down with your feet. And see if you can find a contact here. If you do, you can fold your hands behind your back. If not, you keep them here to keep the balance. Slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Take it really, really slow here, because we've done the biggest stretches you can do for your spine. Straighten out your legs. We're gonna come to the fish pose. So place your palms underneath your butt, palms facing down. Work your arms in underneath your body. And on the next inhalation, push your elbows down, push your chest forward. See if you can just relax down here. Exhale down, we're gonna come to Shavasana. So come with your legs mat width apart. Take a deep inhalation with me. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. Close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inward. We're gonna let this eye lead us on a body scan that I'm gonna take you through. We're gonna start with our feet. Feeling your toes. Just observe how they are right now. Feeling the soles of your feet. Top of your feet. The left foot. And the right foot. Focus your energy and feel your ankles. Observe how it feels from your foot and follow it all the way up to your knee. Start with your left one. And then come to the right side and do the same on the right side. Feeling your left knee and your right knee. And follow your leg on the left side up. The front side, your thigh. The back side, follow it all the way. Follow your hamstring up towards your butt. On the front side all the way to your hip bone. Feeling the whole area, we're going to do the same on the right side. Start with the front of your thigh. From your knee all the way to your hip bone and the back side. Follow the back of your thigh, your hamstring all the way up to your butt. Feeling your hips. Feel how they feel. On the inside, beginning of your belly, your pelvis. Just observe the feeling around this area. Come all the way up to your belly button. Feeling your ribs, your belly all the way out to the sides. Feeling your ribs, the rib cage. Feel how it feels right now. Your chest, the chest bone, the area around your heart. Follow your chest all the way up to your neck. You're gonna come to the lower back. Front pelvis, follow your spine up. Follow the spine and feeling how it feels all the way up to the sides of your back. Follow your spine up. Beautiful. Feeling your rib cage on the back of your body. Feel how it feels against the mat. Follow your spine all the way up between your shoulder blades. We often have tensions here. Just feel them in. Observe the whole area. Your shoulder blades, how it feels when they touch the mat. tensions. Just observe this all the way up to your neck. We're gonna go out to our hands. Feel in the palms of your hands, your fingers. Feel in your left hand, the upper part of the hand, all of the hand, and your right hand. The palm of your right hand, the upper part of your right hand. Follow your wrists. Start on the left side. Follow your arm all the way up to your elbow. Just observe how it feels. Then we come to the right side. From the hand all the way up to the elbow. Observe the feeling. Feel in your elbows, your left elbow and your right elbow. From the elbow up to your shoulders. Feel in your body. On the left arm, follow from your elbow up towards your shoulder. Feel in your left shoulder. All the way up to your neck. We can go to the right side, to the right elbow. Feel in your right arm. Follow it all the way from the elbow up to your shoulder. Just feel it in. Feel in your right shoulder. Feel in every part of your right shoulder all the way up to your neck. Feel in your neck. The sides and the back. Follow it all the way up to your skull. Feel how the skull bone and the spine meets. Follow your skull bone and all of your skull all the way up to the top of your head on the back side. Beautiful. From here we're going to go from our chin bone. Feel in your mouth, your tongue, cheekbones, your ears, your eyes, the area between your eyebrows, your nose. Feel in your eyebrows, your forehead. And follow your hairline all the way up to the top of your head. On the top of your head, feel how a light starts coming in within your body. Invite the light within you. Let the light flow within your body. On every inhalation, feel how the light spreads in your body. Let the light touch every part of your body. Let the light fill you up. Help the light with your breath. All the way to your toes. Fill your whole body with light. If it feels hard to do it in some parts of your body, focus a little bit extra here. Give it a little bit extra love. Forgive yourself for everything and just invite the light. Beautiful. crown chakra and start coming back to the room where you are. Move your fingertips, move your toes. If you want to roll over to your right side, you can do that. You can stretch out your full body. And we're gonna come up to tailor's position. We're gonna finish today's class with 3 shanti. So get down on your sitting bones and place your hands in front of your chest in Hatha start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms in front of your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day, in front of your mouth for you to speak the truth, and in front of your heart for you to do good things. I don't know what I'm usually saying. Namaste. Oh, thank you so much for today. I love you guys. You're the best. See you tomorrow. Now go out and shine.